name is Jordan Houston, and this is my demonstration speech. I know we've all been washing our hands a lot extra lately, especially with everything that's going on, but are you sure that you're doing it correctly or to the best of your abilities? I've done lots of research to make sure that I will teach you the most proper way to wash your hands, and I've also taken pre-nursing classes in high school that learning how to correctly wash your hands was one of the first things that we had to do. This information is important to you so that you know the best way to stop the spread of germs that can lead to illnesses like the flu or COVID. Today I'll be demonstrating and discussing the proper hand washing techniques for those of you who may not already know all the steps that actually go into it. I will go into detail to describe the differences between good and bad water sources, as well as when it is most recommended to wash your hands, and of course teaching you the proper steps of hand washing. Each year, over 1 million Americans alone die from illnesses and diseases that could have been prevented from hand washing, such as the flu, the cold, and recently COVID. Think about the number of times that you've shook somebody's hand throughout the day without even knowing if they just came from the bathroom without sanitizing or if their hands were remotely clean at all. 4 out of 5 people are said to be skipping hand washing, especially in public places, even though soap, water, and paper towels are provided to them. We were taught at a very young age how to wash our hands and the importance of it, but we didn't learn just how many steps actually go into it and what is considered the proper hand washing techniques according to the CDC. It is scary to think about how many people are not well informed on how to properly wash their hands and could be potentially harming themselves or anyone around them. In 2013, the CDC estimated if you are using the proper hand washing skills, you can reduce the risk of respiratory illness by 16%. Studies also show that 95% of people do not wash their hands correctly, leaving only 5% that do. When most of us think about water, we think of the good kinds that help us kill the germs, but some waters can be more harmful, such as river or lake waters, because people like to dump their trash there and it just gets dirty and nasty. Public pools and water parks can also spread germs like crazy to kids using them. Hand, foot, and mouth disease has been common lately in young children under the age of 5 years old. This can be contracted by contacting an infectious person or just the improper hand hygiene. You're encouraged to wash your hands after using the bathroom, and another big concern is if hand washing is being done or at all after changing a dirty diaper. Washing your hands before, during, and after food preparation helps stop the spread of infection and as well as prevents cross-contamination. Of course, whenever your hands look or feel dirty, you need to wash your hands, and if you're a healthcare worker, especially after contact with a sick patient. Now the proper steps go like this. First, you will obviously start your faucet, and you want the water to get to a lukewarm temperature that's comfortable but not too hot. Once you get it there, you will, if you have any long sleeve shirts, then you need to bring them up so that they don't get in the way or they don't get wet. And first, once it's to your temperature, you will get your hands completely wet before adding your soap. And then you'll add your soap and you will use friction to start a good lather. And once you've reached a pretty good lather, you will scrub for about 20 seconds at least. you're scrubbing your hands together. Make sure to get all in the crevices and all in between the fingers, under your nails, where germs like to hide. And you will clean the top of your hands, the palm of your hands, and also 2 inches above your wrist, just to make sure you're getting the job done. Once you have a nice little lather going, you feel pretty clean, you will thoroughly rinse them off. But make sure not to let your hands touch the faucet or any other part of the sink, or you will be recontaminating and you will have to restart all over again. And then once you're done, it's important to not shake your hands, because then that will just stir up the dust and cause more germs to go on your hands. And then you'll get a paper towel, dry them off. And if you're in a public place, you will want to use your paper towel to turn off the faucet and open the door, because the door handles like to hold germs. And then once you're finished, you throw away your towel, and now your hands are clean. By knowing the proper hand washing techniques, the difference between good and bad water sources, and when hand washing is needed, can lead to a healthier you. I hope this demonstration taught you the many steps that go into the proper hand washing, and my research has provided me with the safest way to wash my hands, and I hope this allows you to do the same, so that you're living a safer and healthier life. Washing your hands is easy and is the most effective way to prevent the spread of germs. Start today. Thank you.